Well, welcome everybody to another YouTube video. It's going to be slightly different. It's not exactly a product review, more of a product test. Well, I've got a selection of paste waxes here. Some of you might recognise, some of you may not. Valet Pro here, G3, Victoria Concours, TDG's Show Your Passions, TDG's Show Wax. An old favourite of mine, Finish Care Paste Wax. Nice wet look, only lasts about 3 weeks but still worth a go. An old favourite, Harley Wax, Maguire's Gold Class, and then of course AM Details, Wax Planet samples here and here. And then of course we have this one, and this is the one we're interested in. This came to me via a pro detailer, Sean. If you're out there, Sean, many thanks for this. Now, he got it via Cartek UK. If anyone's heard of Cartek UK, quite a well-known firm. They supply a lot of products to the traders, the valeters, the pros out there. Now, this, I'm led to believe, is going to be part of their boutique range. Me personally, I still think it needs development, and it's not actually under development at the moment, believe it or not, although it's not in the proper tub. It's around about 250ml, might be a bit bigger. Smells of coconut. One thing I will say, it's quite wet to the touch, so the first appearances with this, fairly wet. Okay, so this is the Cartek paste wax. I'm going to make this fair. I'm just going to apply the other waxes, and then we're going to start the clock and see how we go for curing times. I'll go a rough guess. I'm going to go for perhaps 10 to 15 minutes as the first ones, and we'll see where we go. So, new applicator. Dab a bit of the wax on the applicator. First panel. Straight lines. Right, I'm going to start the clock. Let's get a new applicator pad. Harley wax. New pad, so there's no cross contamination. Same again. Now I can tell you instantly that the Cartek wax goes on very, very quickly. The consistency is completely different to this. Right, next up, this is a very old favourite, Victoria Concours wax, brilliant on reds I might add. Same thing again, new applicator pad, we don't want to contaminate the waxes. In the wax. Now remember, this is just a test, pure curiosity. Next up, TDG's Show Your Passions. Nice easy on, easy off wax, paste wax. Nice consistency. Same thing, clean, new microfiber mitt or applicator pad. Right, now, as I said, I'll give these 10 minutes and I'm going to have a look and see what we're like for curing, and then we're going to do it in 5-minute intervals until we're happy that we can buff this this wax off and see what we're left with. Okay, if you can just about pick this up, 10 minutes 5 on the clock. So on the first bay we had the coconut cartek mystery wax, we'll call it the mystery wax. Then we had the old Harley wax, the Vicks Concours wax, and then last TDG Show Your Passions. So it is a warm day, it's about 23 degrees, the sun is out at the moment but it's not been out, so it's been shady but quite humid conditions. Now touching this seems okay. I think I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. We'll go up to 15 minutes and then we're going to buff these off and see what we're left with. Right, just to recap, that's had 15 minutes. The camera's picking this up okay. 15 minutes of cure time on a pretty warm day. Should be ample. Some might say you might want a bit longer, we'll soon find out. So we had the mysterious cartek wax, the boutique range cartek wax on the first panel. Then we had the Harley wax, the old favourite. And then we had the Vicks Concours and TDG wax. All appear to have gone off. So now we're going to buff these off and see the results. So clean microfiber. Well, came off easy enough, as you would expect. Move along. That's the Harley wax. Flip the cloth over. Vicks. Slightly trickier to get off. And last but not least, TDG. Bonding times do vary, I will say that. This is just a ballpark figure as an experiment. Right, bring the camera back and have a look. So, yep, pretty shiny, as what you'd expect from a wax. What do we want a wax to do? We want the card to look nice and shiny, and we want protection. Now, show waxes obviously don't last as long as some of the other waxes. You've got to expect that. Right. Right, the point of all this is quite simple really. If anyone can spot the difference between obviously any of these panels, then put a comment under the video, because I personally can't. Waxes do a job, obviously protect your car and make it bead nicely. It all depends on how deep your pockets are, or which wax you want to purchase, or if you're brand loyal, obviously. Ease of use, taking all these off, yeah, pretty easy. Easy on, easy off. It's a warm day, panel temperature's fairly warm, so that plays a big part in it. Now, there is a question. Price wise, what would you expect to pay for these waxes? Well, I can tell you that TDG's sort of a 20 odd pound mark up the end here, much the same as the Vicks Concours. Harley wax, yeah, get it on eBay, about 20 odd quid. Just come to the M1. Now, you're probably going to be shocked at this. Obviously the tubs of wax vary in size, that plays a big part in cost. This wax, I've been told by a professional valeter, he was told by the company they're going to be pitching this over £150. Now, while you all pick your chins up off the floor, I don't know the reason for this. This is a purely impartial video. Obviously, anyone that's in the detailing industry knows how much these things cost. Whether their pitch is completely wrong, I don't know. But that's a lot of money to pay for a wax which does pretty much the same as all these. Wax is a personal preference, I think. And I think Cartek may want to look at their marketing strategy, look at the costs involved in producing a wax. I can tell you it's a very wet wax. It smells of coconut. As for carnauba content, I don't know. I'm just about to do a water test on this, see how much beading we can get, and we'll have a look at that. So I'll leave it up to you guys to ponder over this. We'll have a look. So there you go, that just waxed look. You can see on this side of the bonnet, obviously the amount of protection compared with the other side. You see what I'm getting at? They're all pretty much doing the same thing. Personal preference. And of course, how deep your wallet is. Or how deep your pockets are, should I say. Obviously a nice lot of beads forming in on a just wax car. So, that's the wax test. Now, this is the one we're interested in. The cartek one. Is it worth all this money? Have they got their price structure wrong? Now, I'm on Instagram, everyone knows I'm on Instagram. I should put a link under the video, and it'll be interesting to see what Cartek have to say about this, and whether they're going to change their marketing on it. It'll be interesting to see the development of the wax and what they come up with. Thanks to Sean for actually providing the wax. Thanks to Cartek. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the Instagram page and follow me on Twitter. All remains to take this tape off and get cleaned up. Okay, in summary then, obviously we've done the test. This stuff, yeah, it's a wax, it works. The price, however, how much would you pay for a wax? Is it worth £150? I'm no chemist, I didn't make it. It's worth, I mean, this is a ballpark figure. I got told £150, it might be more than that. I haven't got all the literature to go with this, so it'd be unfair for me to say anything else about it. Of course it repels water, it's a wax. How much solvent's in it? A fair bit, judging by the smell, even though it's got the coconut scent. I don't really know. That's down to the manufacturers to get back to me just to let me know what this is actually comprised of. It'll be very interesting to find out. So thanks for watching this video. As I said, if you like the videos, please subscribe. I'll see you again.